Hey fam, welcome and welcome back to the Maria Shablin YouTube channel. I don't really want to be making this video, but I keep feeling pulled to the camera. I'm just like, oh god, I need to testify. Like, no, not testify. I need to declare the way I'm feeling to the internet. I've been going through it like every human being has or is going through it. Did that make any sense? English, I can't. That's great. That leads me to, I'm confused about my own intellectual capabilities. To be honest, I want to be better. I really want to be better. There's a lot I don't know. And a part of me wants to know, but then the other part, oh, sorry, I just flipped you off. The other part of me is like, with knowing comes some kind of pain. And I'm just scared it'll bring me more pain. They do say ignorance is bliss, and yeah, so part of me wants to acquire more knowledge, become more knowledgeable of this world, because I feel like I have a pretty good foot in the door when it comes to spirituality, spiritual things, esoteric knowledge, just the foot in the door. But I want to just fly through the freaking door of worldly knowledge and just to know how basic things work in this material realm. I don't know anything. But I was at a gathering the other day, and these two girls that were there, incredibly intelligent, just jaw was dropping. I couldn't even follow what the hell was going on. And, after their conversation was done, I had to leave early from the gathering. I realized, my God, there were a lot of things I realized, but one of the things was, it's difficult to know so much about this material realm because there are difficult things to know about. Did that make any sense? I don't know. It's like the more you know, the more you don't want to know. Because there's so much difficult, disgusting crap that just happens in this world. And I'm the type of person that just doesn't need to know. I have so much everybody kind of does. I haven't met a person who's like, who's avoided that their whole life, the grim and the gruesome. But I feel like I have so much darkness and shit in here that I just don't need to add to it ever. So that contributes to, well, I want to know more about the world, but I really shouldn't. I really shouldn't. I should stay stupid. So I've been dealing with that. I've been kind of like, I want to say grappling, but I don't want to say that at the same time. I've just been kind of dealing with my own stupidity. I don't know shit. And that's hard. A hard realization to come to. So yeah, that was one of the realizations I made after the gathering. It was like, the more you know, the more you cry, the more you just are exposed to the gruesome, the grim and the gruesome, whatever. I mean, depends on the type of person you are, but like how you can handle things and whatever, or like how you take it. But anyway, that's how I interpret it at the time or right now. Anyways, then the other realization was, I'm a complete idiot. I don't know how anything works. And I was trying to self-soothe after that gathering. It was great, don't get me wrong, but I got triggered because I was like, I'm an idiot. I compared to these two wonderful minds, I know nothing. And I was going through a self-soothing process. I was like, listen, Maria, everyone has a different path. You're unique in your own kind of way. You have your own quirks and your own type of knowledge that maybe that other people don't have. And just because you don't know what the fuck they're talking about doesn't mean that you're not intelligent in your own way. And yeah, you could say I was jealous. You could say I was going through the motion, like not the motions, but the emotions. I was like, holy crap. I'm going through, so I was genuinely triggered. That's the right word. I know that's a trigger word for a lot of people. A lot of people don't like that word, triggered, but you can be triggered, and it did happen to me. And it does happen to me all the time. And yeah, I was going through a lot of emotions. I was feeling anger at myself for feeling jealousy, then I was feeling angry at myself for feeling worthless, because I was like, the part of me that isn't worthless was like, well, I don't know. I'm not going to identify the parts because that just gets confusing. But anyways, if you're confused, that's how I'm feeling. I've been trying to make just videos to upload on my YouTube for a while, but every time I turn on the camera, I just start bawling, and then I kind of get out of it. I'm just like crying hysterically, and then I'm like, no, and I just turn off the camera and tell myself that there's no reason to cry. So I'm going through a lot of psychological turmoil right now, and I should be talking to a professional, like a good professional who will help me through all of these emotions and kind of identify what's going on, but I'm not doing that. I'm talking to you. So, yeah. You guys are like, you guys care for me, I know. I mean, if you've been here for a while and you continue to watch my videos, or if this is your first time and you kind of like me already, I don't know, you guys have been, I don't want to say like my emotional support system, like a small part of, like, you've guys, just the people who are here and show up and comment or like or subscribe, it helps me, and I guess that's my feeling of being drawn to. Did I already say that in the beginning of this video? I just keep getting drawn to talk to the camera, to talk to you guys through the camera. So yeah, it's been a rough ride for me. I'm going through a lot, and yeah, if I go down the list, we're gonna be here, like, it's just not gonna be fun. So yeah, and as usual, I've been going through wanting to quit music, wanting to pursue music. I feel like me wanting to pursue music has become less about the art and more about my financial security and my ego. Like having an ego stroke. I feel like that's genuinely what it's become. And I don't like that. I don't like having the knowledge that is why I'm pursuing music as a career, like as a thing. Because for so long it's just been like this emotional release, this outlet for me to experiment, to be curious, to have fun, to just figure out this part of myself that's been repressed for such a long time. And but every time I like logically think about it, I don't go to, oh well, it's my outlet, it helps me heal, it's the way that I connect to people, to the divine realms or whatever. I always think, well, how am I gonna, like, I need to get this going so that I won't be living on the street. I'm just saying that genuinely because that's what my thought process is. And that's not where I wanna, that's not the place I wanna be in but that's only when I think logically of it. When I actually sit down and I make the music because it's feeling good. I'm not like on GarageBand playing my guitar like, oh yeah, this is gonna get me big and this is gonna get me a mansion in Beverly Hills. Not that that's what I want, but it was just a joke. But that's not what's happening when I'm actually making the music. When I'm making the music, I'm having so much fun fun. It's actually very stressful at times, but it's overall a really good time, and it connects me to something very, it connects me to something beautiful and, like I said, divine. Makes me feel part of like the different emotions that I don't get to feel on a daily basis just going through life, right? It's music, it's art. Come on, people, we understand what I'm talking about here, you know? So what the fuck was I just talking about? Yeah. So so that happens just logically when I think about music and making music a career. That's when we sort of go into the ego stroke. That's sort of when we go into, how am I gonna make this like financially like viable? I don't know if that's the right terminology, but how am I gonna make it in this world so that I'm not, dependent on anybody, so I have my own income, so I have blah, 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 blah. And then there's also like, then people will finally love me, then people will finally adore me, and that's all I ever wanted in this life, is to be enough. It's complicado, So, but I just recently, I've been feeling sick of it. I've been feeling like irked by this realization that when I think logically of it, all this gross, I mean, that's just my perspective. You don't have to find it gross, but I find it kind of gross, and it irked me that this is what I want. This is why I need it. This is that I need it, that I'm dependent on that. Yeah. It hasn't been fun. It hasn't been fun. I want to be an artist. I want to be an artist because I feel like that's what I do. And it connects me to something greater than me. And it feels just, maybe I'm chasing highs, but it gives me a high, it gives me a boost, to forget about this material realm and just like be somewhere else. Just kind of like an escapism for a little bit. And we all need a little bit of that. It's either you reading a good book, watching a good movie. It's basically the same thing. Making a song, making art is some sort of connection, or maybe escape. You know, say something, could be both, blah, 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 blah. And I've been trying to find the answers, and I'm like, I'm just like at a loss. I'm like, I don't know what to do, because I just a part of me just wants to abandon everything and just say F you and try something else. Maybe that's my avoidant attachment style coming out or whatever. My avoidant side. You see how everything is like weird, like in my head, it's just like, but this, but that, it's like, I'm fucking sick of it. I'm sick of myself. Not right now, but I was for really long, like for a few days, for like 48 hours, I was. And I don't know, but I need to probably talk to someone. I need to talk to a professional. I need to get some input on like my internal state or internal state of affairs. Sorry, that made me laugh. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I need to get some kind of, I need to either research this myself, or maybe I could just shut the fuck up. Read a book right now instead of talking to the camera and making myself confused, as well as everyone else on the internet confused. Reading helps. When I was reading Chekhov like 2 weeks ago, I was getting answers to some of my queries, I was connecting, like the musings that I was having were very similar to the characters being like their musings, the characters' musings in the short stories. It was great. So yeah, I just need to turn off the social media. I've been having trouble with social media. I've been on it way too much. But that's the thing, I'm trying to build on social media. Like that's the only thing that I think I could possibly do to survive in this life and to not be dependent on my parents and the kind of structure that I have going on right now. You know, and I genuinely believe that that is the only thing that'll bring me success. And that's hard to live with because it's so hard to do this. It is, it feels like a trap because of just the addicting nature of social media. Yeah, it's a blessing and a curse. I don't have to get into it. I think it's pretty like self-explanatory. Maybe not. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I want to abandon it. I just want to, at times, I just want to like find something else to make a career, you know, out like can't even speak. But yeah, my kind of thought process is I have nothing else going for me. And I really should lean into this because people like it. People are here. But yeah, then I get down on myself sometimes. I'm like, no one's here, no one cares. And yeah, that just goes up and down until I don't know, forever. It just feels like it's just always up and down. Anyway, that was the video. Me keep talking, I don't mind. I don't want to bore anyone. I know that some people just are bored by my videos, but no one online has told me that they're bored of my videos. It's people that I know in person, which, yeah, it's because they know me. They already heard everything in person, so why would they find my videos like entertaining? Like, if you know me in person, you kind of hear the things that I'm already saying. Like, it's not anything novel, it's not anything new. So why would you be interested in getting to know me on the internet when you could just get to know me in real life? So that's kind of my justification for why those people find my videos boring. Yeah, but nobody online has ever told me that I'm boring. I've gotten hate comments, for sure. Those aren't fun either. That's another aspect of dealing with social media and having this be your life, and like for some people their income is just like getting hate, subjecting yourself to ridicule, being vulnerable and open, like you're just opening the floodgates for any freaking Joe or Josh to come in and be like, yo, fuck you. You suck. Yeah. I feel like people are a little bit more forgiving in real life. Like, you know, it's rare that you walk down the street and someone's just like, oh, by the way, your outfit sucks. Boo. You know, it's more likely that you're surrounded by people who respect you and, you know, like you. And if they don't like you, they'll keep their mouth shut, or they'll just gossip behind your back. It'll never directly kind of come to you in that way. But social media feels like, yeah, just direct line to you, just a beeline to your internal, like if you internalize it to your own world, you know. Like not everything, but there are some things that stick with you, you know, that you kind of read and you're like, damn, you take it as truth sometimes, especially if you're young. And I started off, am I making any sense? Probably not, but I'm just rambling as usual. But yeah, when I started out, when I was younger doing social media, oh man, I didn't care, but I did care at the same time. It was like death by 1,000 paper cuts. By the end of it, I was so done. It's like every little thing that people would say, I'd brush it off. You're like, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not that. I'm amazing. But then by the end, you're just torn. You're absolutely torn. So anyways, that was, I don't know what else I could possibly talk about. I mean, yeah, I could probably keep going because I need to talk to a professional. Yeah. Life's crazy. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you guys have it, like, if, I don't know, just let me know. Let me know. Anything. I really don't have anything specific. And always remember to like this video. It really helps. Like, it's just a click of a button. Just if you like the video or part of the video, just like it. And if you want to be notified if I post, click I think there's like a notification button that you can put when you subscribe, and that'll alert you when I post, so you can kind of keep up with me real time. Like, oh, if you're like, you just woke up in the morning, make yourself a cup of coffee, or like you're thinking about me, you're like, oh, like what's Maria up to? Like, you could literally know, like the notification will hit your phone and you'll be like, ah, here we are. Let's listen to Maria's musings. I also want to do merch. Would anybody be interested in merch? We could do like t-shirts. We could have some of the, could just do some sayings or like things that relate to me on the back, and you guys could wear it and support me. I'll think about that, and also let me know. But yeah, if you don't want that, just like and subscribe and comment, or don't do anything, just live your life. I don't care. I mean, I do care a lot, obviously, but I just want you to be happy. You know, I'll take care of myself. You know, I'll be fine. Just do you. Yeah. All right. Anyway, bye.